Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm going to take a break from my cleaning and organizing to do a little crafting. And last week was the hashtag craftyclusters prompt. It's about time. Well, it's about time I got to organizing this room. But besides that, I went into Walmart to get some glue because I've been doing a lot of gluing lately. And I found these findings. Now, these are buttons, clocks, perfect, and some gears. So let's see what kind of clusters I can make with those. So I had this picture sitting on my desk, and it's out of a frame because I was trying to organize my drawers. And I thought, that looked old-fashioned, like back in time. So I remembered I had some Tim Holtz papers that I bought at a yard sale, I think, or a flea market. And what I forgot was, I thought they had the numbers, but I forgot they actually had clocks. Retro clocks, old clocks, and clockworks, and more numbers. So I took that pad out. So I started with the numbers as the foundation. Then I put some of this old doily, also from the flea market, I believe. And I have some of this coffee-dyed coffee filter from Sharon at Connections of Lives and Interests 2020. And I have this piece of sari silk from Zena, the Sassy crafter. And I believe this is from her too. And this trim is from... This trim is from what? This trim, I think, is from Michaels. I think this is from Michaels. And I tried cutting the back off of the button. The gears don't have backings on them, so that's just the findings. But the buttons do have backings on them to sew them like a button. So I got the brilliant idea to cut one off. But I couldn't cut it down flat. So I thought maybe if I gather up this trim, I can hot glue it to that and stick it there. I know this is a little big. I measured it. It's 3.5 by 4-ish. But maybe I can compact it down a little bit. Well, I swapped out the light turquoise trim for some more of this old doily because I didn't feel like adding anything else new. So we have the Tim Holtz paper, the old doily in two places, the sari silk and the sari silk trim. We have the clock. I added 2 gears, and isn't she sweet? Such a lovely little lady from I don't know what time period, but I thought that would be fun. So I like it. It's kind of large. I know it's kind of large, but I'm sure it will fit on some page. I do have a giant journal, my monster Christmas in July journal that I'm still working on. And this will hardly take up any room at all in that journal. So let's see if I can make 2 smaller ones for my autumn journal, Halloween journal, grateful journal, fall colors. Okay, did I say I was going to make one smaller than this? Well, guess what? I lied. I started thinking about Halloween, and I remembered my black felt cats from the Dollar Tree. I put a piece of this green swirly material some Tim Holtz clocks, the Dollar Tree black felt cat. I gave him sequin eyes with some Dollar Tree jewels in the middle and a little pink sequin nose. And I'm going to put them so some of the clocks kind of stick through here. Probably like that. Then I thought I'd put a clock in his belly. And I gave him a little bit more green material for background and a little piece of netting there. And then I thought maybe I'd stick a gear on there. This one's kind of big. Stick a little gear on there. Or this one. I like that one. So this is going to be my second cluster. My attachment point is right there on that one. And on this one, it is the clock with a couple of little things glued around. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get this glued down. I plugged in my glue gun again so I can glue this all down, and then I'm going to be thinking about a fall one. Okay, this is Crafty Cluster. It's About Time, number 2. Cute little black kitty with bling bling eyes. Got the Tim Holtz clock. Walmart gear right there. Some Tim Holtz clocks in the background. He's a little big, but I like him. He's cute. All right, one more. Okay, for my fall, It's About Time cluster. I really love this little old red clock that's part of this Tim Holtz paper that I'm cutting up right now. And I just happen to have this stuff on my desk because when I was cleaning, I found a stash of sort of Halloween fallish things that must have been left over from last year that I completely forgot about. And there's this really pretty ribbon. I like this ribbon. And a little bit of orange material. And one leaf fell out. I have a whole bag of these, but this one came out of the bag with this other stuff. There was some netting and some pretty pumpkin ribbon and some black leaves. So all that has to go into my new Halloween box now. But while it's on the desk, maybe I will just use it. And this is my focal point right here. And leave this little clock showing because I really like it. And I think I'm going to go with that. And I think it is a little bit smaller than the other ones. But they're down on the floor drying, so I'll pick them up in a minute. And here's number 3. I decided to add a little bit of this old retro fall colored cloth on the back. You can see just a little bit of it peeking out. And then we have the red clock showing. There's more clocks underneath. And then I put this really pretty ribbon, just a little scrap of orange material, the leaf. I put 2 gears and 3 of these little gems. I believe these are from the Dollar Tree too. It's an old stash of gems though. So this is my sparkly fall fun. It's About Time. And it's a little bit bigger. I kept trying to get smaller and everything got bigger. Anyway, so this is a vintage photo that was just in a photo frame. This one feels like the glue is still wet. All very different. My fun Halloween one. My black kitty. That's going to go on a black kitty page for sure. I just want to thank Susan over at Susan Hiles Art for the hashtag craftyclusters collab, open collab. It's been a lot of fun. I believe I have one more to do, and I think this was last week's. This week has to do with tape, so I need to work on that. But I really love my little It's About Time clusters. Ha ha ha. Little in quotation marks. They are pretty big. Oh well. I like them. I like them. I like them. Thanks for coming along today, and happy making. Bye-bye now.